Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you are returning, thank you for coming back to my channel and watching another video. I just wanted to show you guys how I attempted to install this lace wig. I'm gonna leave all the information on the wig down below. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. Make sure you give this a like, leave a comment if you want to. Here's how I installed this wig. As you read, this is my first time installing a lace, so bear with me. But I already did the ball cap method, and I put one layer of glue down to hold my wig. If you want a video on how I do that, just leave me a comment and I'll show you guys how I do the ball cap method. But I went in with this brand new razor, and I went to my hairline to cut the excess lace off. The way I like to cut my lace, I pretty much like to get close to the hair as possible, and cut as much of that lace off as I can, just so I can give that natural invisible hairline look. I just followed my natural hairline, so wherever I could feel that there was some hair, I didn't go that far back. I would cut right before my real hair or right before that ball cap. This is how everything looked after I cut the excess lace. I'm giving Billy Ray Cyrus. But anyways, I used 99% alcohol and a cotton ball to wipe off the excess glue and excess dirt that was left on my forehead. Well, that's what I was attempting to do. But I made a mistake, and I used this cotton ball, and it left like all type of, you see that? All on my forehead. So I was going crazy, like, oh my goodness, I just messed up the whole lace, the whole wig. So I had to go in and pick everything off. Next time, I know that I should use a paper towel or something of a harder texture when I want to use alcohol to wipe anything off. But after I did that, I was pretty cool. And I figured that I wanted to do a right side part. So this is just me creating the side part, trying to see how far I want it to go. And as soon as I figured out where I wanted my side part to be, I went in with the hot comb, and I just started hot combing my entire head just so I could form the hair the certain way that I wanted to go. After I did that, I went in and flat ironed my entire head. I really like how the lace was like a dark brown texture. I did try to dye it for 30 minutes, but it really didn't change too much. But the lace was giving scalp, honestly. I was satisfied. So I went in with this slick stick, and I used it on my head just to get rid of those flyaways, because it was flyaways all over my head, and I really didn't like that. So after I did that, I went in with this really, really hard brush that our mamas used to use when we was getting our hair done, and it hurt so bad, but it worked. It grabbed all of my hair and just got rid of those flyaways for me, so I was cool. And I went in with the hot comb just to lay everything down. And it looks much better than what it started out looking like, honestly. Now on to cutting the wig. I part my hair in 5 sections. So I'll do 2 behind the ear, as you see me parting right behind the ear, and then I'll do 3 small sections in the back, only because I can't see the back. So I like to take my time with cutting in the back. I knew that I wanted my hair like right above my shoulders, so I used my shears, and this is sped up. I did not go this fast in real life, but that section right behind my ear, I cut it right above my shoulders, and the section before my ears, I did a diagonal as you saw me cutting upward on my left side because I wanted an asymmetrical bob, and on my right side I just cut it right above my shoulders like I did the rest of the parts. So I went in with my clippers because I wanted it to be neat, and I went all around to make sure that everything was nice and even in the back and on the sides as well. And this is how it looks after I use the clippers. Much better than when I did with the shears. So I see a lot of hairstylists do this when they're giving like silk presses and doing bobs. I'm just going in with my shears and I'm adding layers to my bob just to make it fuller because this wig was pretty thin. And also to give it that choppy look, I didn't want everything to just be the same length. So I just went in different parts of the bob just to make sure that it was layered, and I really liked the way it looked. I then went in with my tweezers again because I did pre-pluck this hairline, but I went in again because that side had a lot of hair and I really didn't like the way it looked. I like how my sides are when it's thinner and the back to be fuller. So you see how the bob is like really choppy. I love that look. Like, that is so pretty to me. So I wanted this choppy look like this, and I could have left it like that, honestly, but I just went in with my flat iron just to make it neater and all the hairs, you know, come together. Now, this is me attempting to make some baby hair, which was an epic fail, but you could watch it anyway. I cut the hair how I saw other people doing it, but I don't know what happened. I went in with some mousse and I used this brush that you'll see in a second. Yep, that hard brush, hard dirty brush, to make some baby hairs, but it didn't work out how I wanted it to. And this brush was really hurting my edges, so I just gave up. So I didn't like how the baby hair turned out, so I was just going to stick with a natural hairline. Honestly, I think colored hair looks good with no baby hairs anyway. I went in with my concealer and I went down my part just to make a natural illusion. And I also went in with some contour, some liquid contour, and I used it around my edges to blend that lace. And this is the final look. If you like how everything turned out, because I do, make sure you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be having a lot of more videos with me doing hair. I was satisfied with how everything turned out. With this being my first lace, I was definitely satisfied. But thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys come back again, and see you guys soon.